humanity. My name is Emilio de Jesus. Okay, I'm watching a movie in my house, Big Trouble in Little China, and I just want to point out, as you know, about the Millennium cycle and the things that happen in planet Earth, like about the pole shift. Here's a little bit of knowledge and how to remove the magic in writing to understand what they're saying to you. Okay, so here's a little bit of knowledge. Warning humanity on the events that happens to us. Okay, here it is. Let me just raise the volume up a little bit to where it's supposed to be so you guys can hear it. And let's press play.
That is not water. Black blood of the earth. You mean oil? I mean black blood of the earth. 1,000 years ago, huge earthquakes turned the world upside down. Many normal people were killed. Many unnatural people roamed free to commit great offenses against the gods.
Okay, read the comments on the top so you can understand what he's trying to say. I wrote down my opinion and what he's saying, okay? And humanity, always think, use your mind, and good luck.
Hoje a gente tá com 2 sol aqui, ó. Não é nada, rapaz. É 2, tem um atrás do outro lá, ó. Top, hein? Bom que se apagar um tem outro.
Thank you. Dr. Keyes, welcome.
Thank you.
Dr. Zimsky informs us that you made a useful contribution to his investigation, so he wanted you to assist him with the briefing.
It's very generous of you, Dr. Zimsky.
Science is a selfless business, dear boy. Now, why don't you begin, and I'll fill in all the difficult bits.
All right, I'll put this as simply as I can. Everybody on Earth is dead in a year. And let me explain why. Wrapped around the Earth is an invisible field of energy. It's made up of electricity and magnetism, so it's called, creatively enough, the electromagnetic field. It's where we get our magnetic North Pole and South Pole, and it protects us from cosmic radiation. So this EM field is our friend.
But now,
that field is falling apart.
Why? Why? Does somebody have a can of air freshener? Quick and dirty. The thin skin, that's the Earth's crust. That's what we live on. It's 30 miles thick. The meat here, call it the mantle. I'm forgetting all the funky transitions. It's 2,000 miles thick. The core, the peach pit in the center, that's a tricky one. There's 2 parts, the inner core and the outer core. You following me? The inner core is, it's a big solid chunk of iron, we think. And that's surrounded by the outer core, and that is liquid.
Yes, but most importantly, this liquid is constantly spinning in one direction. So 1 trillion tons of hot metal spinning at 1,000 miles an hour.
So physics 101, hot metal moving fast makes an electromagnetic field. The spinning liquid outer core is the engine that drives the EM field. And that's where we have our problem.
This engine has stalled. The core of the Earth has stopped spinning.
how could this have happened?
We don't know.
What's the timeline here?
As the EM field becomes more and more unstable, we'll start seeing isolated incidents. One plane will fall from the sky, and then two, and then in a few months, everything electronic will be fried.
Static discharges in the atmosphere will create superstorms with hundreds of lightning strikes per square mile.
After that, it gets bad.
The Earth's EM field shields us from the solar winds, which are a lethal blend of radioactive particles and microwaves. When that shield collapses, microwave radiation will literally cook our planet.
Dr. Zimsky, this is the sun. This is the Earth without the EM field. Would you?
Three months, gentlemen, and we're back in the Stone Age. A full year, the field collapses, and that.
Feel free to throw up. I know I did.
Just the start. Soon will be EM spikes and bring up their power grid stuff.
All right, get this ship in the ground.